Melania's tangled web, gossip, glamour, and a dash of scandal.
Y'all, Melania Trump is in trouble. She is. What happened to her? My mama told me what happened to her. So, Melania is in trouble because her girlfriend, Amanda Unguru, right? Why you don't have Mr. Zampoli's picture up here? Okay, so Melania and Donald and Amanda Unguru, who's not on this picture, and her husband, Mr. Zampoli, used to all be together all the time, right? Now, Melania, according to Amanda Unguru, she says that Melania tried to get her involved with sex trafficking with the little girls. Now, mind you, Mr. Zampoli, well, he owned a modeling agency. You know, that's just easy pickings. You know, you just get the girls and just take them on down there and do whatever you want to.
Right, you want to be in the photo shoot? Come on.
Right. And, you know, you ain't doing that good. You ain't going to be no star. Come over here and be a star over here.
You're going to be a real celebrity.
So look. So evidently, they said that Melania was going with Mrs. Zampoli before she even got with Donald. And that's how she met Donald was through Mrs. Zampoli and his modeling agency. Now, Amanda Unguru, she was in Mrs. Zampoli's modeling agency too, right? Yeah. Now, mind you, after they got all together, Trump, Epstein, and Zampoli, they were all hanging together. Melania, the girl, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Amanda Unguru, they all in the pictures with Trump, Epstein, and Zampoli because there was two couples.
Yeah.
Now, word on the curb is that Mrs. Zampoli was Melania before he gave him to Donald Trump. Before he gave it to Donald Trump.
Dang, Trump taking the heavy down.
Now, let me tell you what the tea is. I don't even have to read this, y'all. I don't even have to read this because I've been all over this story. So, I hate that you don't have Amanda's picture on here. She's the biggest part of the story.
Yeah.
So y'all, Mr. Zampoli's, him and his wife, Amanda Unguru, they have a son together. He's like 9 or 10 years old. Now, Donald Trump then gave Mrs. Zampoli like a mini cabinet position in the government, along with Pam Bondi. You know, Pam Bondi, the U.S. Attorney General who just got fired by Trump.
Yeah.
Now, before Pam Bondi got fired by Trump, right? Mr. Zampoli was trying to divorce his wife and keep the son, right? So in order to get the wife out the way, he called Pam Bondi and asked her to do him a favor, was to deport Amanda Unguru's back to Brazil. So when Amanda got arrested by ICE by Pam Bondi,
right?
Could you imagine? You think you in the circle, like you think you in the group, like Amanda's like, she's like, fuck it, I'm
untouchable,
right? You know, next thing you know, clink clink, and they took her ass down there back to Brazil and left her in jail for 30 days. Then when she got out of prison the other day, that's when Melania decided she was going to jump down there to the TV because she heard that Amanda Unguru got out of jail.
She was like, let me cover myself.
Yes. Amanda Unguru was all down to the TV calling Melania a bitch, and I know what you know, and I know what you did, and all I know that your husband is part of this and everything, and guess what? You part of it too.
Beat that ass. Beat that ass. I want to beat your ass on that train. When y'all.
This is so messy, y'all. Now, let me tell y'all something. Since this story dropped, guess what? ABC, CBS, CNN, all those ends, none of them is carrying the story.
Yeah.
It's not on nowhere.
You're right.
If Melania didn't get on that TV, nobody would have never saw Amanda Unguru's tweets that she was calling Melania a bitch and all that shit.
Right. No one would care.
No one would have they would have cared, but it wouldn't have had the push to get to the media face like how it has now. Melania, you did this to yourself, girl.
Right.
You did this to yourself.
People was like, why are you talking?
Right. Because remember, I made that short video. I was like, nobody, Melania Trump, I don't know anybody. Y'all, let me finish saying, y'all. Let me tell you what the white folks want me to tell y'all and say up down here. I'm going to dispute in this story if I don't think it's accurate, because I've been watching the sleuths, baby. And the sleuths down there, the TikTok and YouTube, they've been following this Zampoli motherfucker for years.
Yeah.
Just think about it. Jeffrey Epstein, Donald Trump, who have Miss America pageants, access to girls.
Yeah.
Then remember, Donald Trump said that Jeffrey Epstein was stealing his girls. And look at who else they hanging with, Mr. Zampoli, that owned a modeling agency.
Right.
And guess what? Amanda Unguru says she flew to the United States when she was 17 on Jeffrey Epstein's plane. When she was 17. And guess who she was working for? Mr. Zampoli, who she eventually married and had a kid with.
Yeah.
All 6 of them was running these motherfuckers as far as you ask me. Because Melania, let me tell you something. Before you got up on that stage and said anything, you wasn't on nobody's radar for being involved in these Epstein files at all, period.
Right. To be honest, you just a rando.
Yeah, nobody was like, Melania is involved. Nobody was saying that. It was all Trump and Epstein.
Yeah.
You never heard about they bitches. But guess what? All of them need a recruiter.
Right.
See? Yeah. So Ghislaine Maxwell is recruiting for Jeffrey Epstein. See?
Yeah.
Amanda Unguru, she a lying ass bitch because you know she recruiting for Zampoli before their relationship went bad.
Right.
And Melania is down there to Miss USA recruiting for motherfucking Donald Trump. Think about it. They all in the same business together.
Yeah.
You think Ghislaine Maxwell was the only one getting hoes? The only reason why they saying that they not blaming Melania and Amanda is because Jeffrey wasn't married to Ghislaine. That was just his friend.
Yeah.
They were business partners.
Right.
She was executive assistant of that whole shit that was going on. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
Now let me tell y'all what the white folk want y'all to know. The white people down here saying y'all that Melania Trump denies ties to Jeffrey Epstein and urges a hearing for survivors. Now, I thought that part of her speech was interesting. How she got up there and was like, listen, if y'all trying to say I'm involved, you can. But guess what? I'm urging Congress to listen to the survivors. So in other words, she's throwing everybody under the bus.
Yeah.
She's like saying, okay, you motherfuckers, y'all want to play? Let's play.
Yeah, she's like, I'm taking someone with me.
Right. This comes from NPR, a trusted source. It says First Lady Melania Trump made a rare public statement on Thursday denying that she had close ties to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and calling on Congress to allow victims to testify. Now, like I said in my short video on TikTok the other day, though we never thought about Melania or Amanda Unguru being involved, but every time I see the picture with Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, Melania's in the pictures.
Right. Yeah.
Melania is in every picture with them.
Yeah.
You don't see not one picture. Well, maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't seen not one picture where it's just Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump together. It's always Jeffrey Epstein, and even if Ghislaine Maxwell is not there, Melania's ass is there with Trump.
Right.
You don't never see Trump just running around by himself.
No.
Oh, God. She goes, I am not Epstein's victim. Now, let me tell y'all something about Melania's accent. Listen, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. At home, this bitch don't speak English at home.
Yeah.
She don't.
Yeah.
She's speaking Slavonic at home. Because if she was speaking English at home, when she coming to talk to us, she wouldn't sound like this. I am not Epstein victim. Melania Trump said, Epstein did not introduce me to President Trump. It was not immediately clear why the First Lady was addressing this issue publicly.
Right.
Because like I said, it was like, nobody. Melania Trump.
Yeah.
It says, but included in the Epstein files released by the Justice Department was a heavily redacted FBI interview that included the claim Epstein introduced the Trumps. I have never had any knowledge of Epstein abuse of his victims. She continued. She's a lying sack of shit. I was never involved in any capacity. Now, you know what? You know why I know she was involved?
Why?
Because remember in Trump's first term, when they had those kids in those cages down there, and Melania called herself going down there to visit the kids, and when she got back on the plane, getting on the plane, she had on a jacket that said, I don't really care. Do you? Remember that? She was visiting the kids at the border that was in those cages and shit.
Yeah.
And when she left and got on the plane, she had on a jacket that had in big words, I don't really care. Do you? Saying that she don't give a about kids.
Right. Yeah.
And now you're involved in trafficking underage people. She don't care.
Right.
I call on Congress to provide the women who have been victimized by Epstein with public hearings specifically centered around survivors. Give these victims their opportunity to testify under oath in front of Congress. Melania Trump made a public statement from the White House in front of cameras on Thursday afternoon and did not take any questions from reporters. The denial comes a day after the DOJ said former Attorney General Pam Bondi. I told you I'll be knowing this tea. I didn't read this ahead of time, y'all. Pam Bondi would not appear for a subpoena before the House Oversight Committee on April 14th. That's tomorrow. Wait,
That's today.
The subpoena addressed her handling of the DOJ's documents about Epstein. Melania Trump's name appears in the latest tranche of documents published at the end of January. Donald Trump is also mentioned in the files as the two men were friends before falling out. The president, who also denied any wrongdoing or knowledge of Epstein's alleged crimes, an NPR investigation in February found that the documents naming the president were withheld from the files. Some of these files were later published. Child, I see why you didn't put what's her name down here, because her name is not even in this story.
No, it's not.
So it means that you didn't even get the latest news.
Because it wasn't nowhere, like you said.
No, it's not on the mainstream news, but it's everywhere. Because her tweets is out there. Her tweets are out there calling Melania a bitch.
Yeah.
Saying, bitch, I know where you stay at and I know everything about you. She also said, I'll tear down your whole fragile system because I don't even give a f-. I don't have nothing to live for right now because she done lost her son and everything to Mrs. Zampoli.
All right.
Child. It's a light missing in here. It's supposed to be another light on. Y'all, hold up. That's why I keep looking at the camera like something don't look right. I know it's not much light, but y'all, see, every bit of light counts. Now I look like I have a glow coming down on me. Like I'm E.J. Johnson picking up real men.
These are tops! The soft top, baby. You a top too?
Y'all, all I gotta say is, bye Donald, bye Melania, bye Jeffrey, bye Ghislaine, bye Mrs. Zampoli, and bye Amanda Unguru. Well, guess what? I don't want to say bye to Amanda Unguru yet. Just yet.
Wow.
Amanda Unguru, you don't get no slam today. Because I need to see what she got to motherfucking say. They said she was going to do an interview on CNN today. I don't think so. And I don't think it, because first it was supposed to be Monday. Then they said it was supposed to be Tuesday. So I don't even know. Y'all, oh goodness, y'all. Let me see what this is. Why is that way down there now? Oh, wait, I just turned off the music. That's how the music be getting turned off.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting that I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire with the Louboutin heels. Lil' shawty dressed up, she style.